Sometimes in life, 24 hours in a day just doesn't seem like enough. We all wish for a little more time to get important tasks done, sleep in, or enjoy our families and friends a little more. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do to lengthen the time of our days. We can, however, master the art of productivity, allowing ourselves more free time to spend as we see fit, by methodically ticking off everything on our to-do list. Welcome back to Fanatics. We are dedicated to bringing you the most shocking and downright unbelievable real-life incidents that stun the world. Today, we're going to discuss 6 real-life practices and strategies that will help you become 10 times more productive in the pursuit of having more time for yourself. Let's get into it. How to be 10 times more productive. Manage your time. Whether it be in school, at your job, or just in your daily life, everyone has encountered that person that just seems to have it all together. They meet their deadlines, they enjoy their favorite activities seemingly whenever they want to, and they achieve great things, doing so all while seemingly having zero stress. They are the envy of the common person, but chances are they weren't born so awesome. In fact, it's much more likely that they have simply mastered the art of time management, a skill not many people have a firm grasp of. The art of time management is simply the process of making a point to plan out and thus control the amount of time you spend on your day-to-day tasks, duties, and obligations. It is a mental mind shift, accepting that in order to do what you desire in life, you must first do what you have to in order to achieve it. Time management is really nothing more than healthy practices, set into motion on a single day, and then repeated until they become second nature to you. Effective productivity through calculated time management leads to wonderful benefits like less stress, increased energy and confidence, and finding free time throughout each day that you previously thought was impossible. But, although time management is an invaluable asset, it is not easily achievable. Many people overthink the process and end up drowning and lost. But let's take a look at 6 simple practices you can use to implement a pattern of healthy time management and increased productivity in your life. Number 1. Audit your time. The first step in creating a pattern of time management for yourself is to take a moment and reflect. Audit yourself and what you spend the greatest percentage of time on in any given day, week, or month. Seeing this data in front of you can go a long way in helping yourself realize potential time-wasting activities. Things like social media usage, watching TV, or just chilling are all things that offer little to no benefits while doing them, but can waste huge chunks of your valuable time. Use this data to see what can be cut and what can be condensed and handled in shorter amounts of time. For example, if you spend 2 hours a week on a work task, why is that? Does the task actually require that much time? Or, like the most of us, do you work in short spurts before taking long breaks, increasing the time devoted to the project? Using your own personal time audit, you'll gain an insight into what you're spending your time on and will be able to really ponder it in a way you aren't able to when you aren't hyper-focused on it. From there, you can begin to designate time chunks to activities each week, helping to force yourself to work harder with no distractions. Number 2. Prioritize your time. Now that you have gained an understanding of how you are spending your time, you can now start to flip the page into a new chapter in your life, one with boundaries and priorities. Using a tool called the Eisenhower Matrix, you can split your tasks into 4 categories: important, not important, urgent, and not urgent. These 4 categories make up a matrix, leaving you with 4 baskets that your tasks can fall into. Important and urgent. These are the tasks that you'll want to prioritize above all others. They are not only crucial, but they are also time-sensitive. Handle these before moving on to any other of the 3. Important but not urgent. These are also crucial, but they're not time-sensitive. Thus, they can be pushed back until the prior tasks are taken care of. Urgent but not important. These are tasks that, if possible, you should look to delegate to others, whether it be co-workers, children, or friends. These are time-sensitive tasks that are not urgent, so it's okay for you to release them from your control. Not important and not urgent. Perhaps the most fun category. These are the tasks that are not crucial and are also not time-sensitive. These are tasks that can and should be removed from your mind completely. If anything, you can put them on the very back burner and handle them in your free time. Once you look at each task that gets put onto your plate as a member of one of these 4 groups, it'll be much easier to come to terms with it. You'll notice that the stress of new tasks will be greatly decreased, and you'll start to see your productivity rise. Number 3. Chunk your time. Now that you know how to prioritize your tasks, it's time for you to begin breaking down your schedule into bite-sized pieces that can accommodate your day-to-day duties. Chunking your time is a great way to implement a strategy and a finesse into getting your tasks completed, and there are 2 very popular methods for achieving this. The Pomodoro method, developed in the late 1980s by an Italian college student, involves breaking your work into 25-minute segments, with 5-minute break times included in between. Each of these 30-minute chunks is nicknamed a Pomodoro, and after 4 consecutive ones, you allow yourself a longer break period between 20 and 30 minutes. This protects the body and mind from the burnout effect, allowing you to remain fresh and motivated. There are several apps that can help you accomplish this, including one of the most popular, Focus Keeper. The second method, called the Swiss cheese method, involves a similar process of breaking up tasks into chunks of time. However, in the Swiss cheese method, these chunks are smaller, generally around 10 minutes each. The thought behind this method is that if you break a large task into tiny pieces, there is a likelihood that after the first 10-minute segment, your determination to push through and work longer will increase. Both of these methods lead to increased productivity and decreased procrastination. Number 4. Focus your time. Sure, everyone dreams of being the person that can do 200 things at once, all perfectly without breaking a sweat. However, the reality is that according to a study conducted at the University of Utah, a mere 2.5% of the population is able to skillfully and successfully multitask. For the other 98% of us, trying to focus on more than one thing at once greatly reduces our cognitive function, leading to feeling frustrated and unproductive. An easy fix to this issue is, rather than focus on trying to force yourself into that 2.5%, accept that you need to focus on one thing at a time. Crossing things off in order of priority is a much safer and healthier way to handle your tasks. For example, if you have an important paper due on Friday, you could dedicate Monday and Tuesday to do your research, Wednesday to doing your brainstorming and initial draft, and then Thursday and Friday to writing your final draft and making final edits. This will not only be a whole lot easier to do, but it'll also leave you feeling calculated and accomplished in the end. Number 5. Reward yourself. Never discount the power of a well-earned reward. Receiving a treatment for accomplishing something isn't just for children and pets. In fact, it has been proven time and time again that rewards are among the most powerful motivating forces. So, as you begin to shift yourself into a more productive lifestyle, be sure to motivate yourself to continue with a reward system. These rewards don't need to be flashy or ultra-expensive either. Things like having your favorite snack, doing a quick meditation session, or going for a brief outdoor walk in between tasks can be a stellar way to keep your brain engaged and hungry to accomplish more. Obviously, for some huge and important tasks, larger rewards can certainly be in order. The best part about this is that it is all up to you. Set lofty goals and lucrative rewards to go with them. Number 6. Use technology to help. In your pursuit of better time management and increased productivity, no stone should be left unturned. This includes technology, which can be a huge help in setting your new routine, when sheer determination and a reward system simply aren't enough to keep you on the right path. Technology offers some excellent buffers to block out the distractions of everyday life. A few apps and browser extensions that are great tools to try are Forest, Stay Focused, and Freedom. Create your strategy. Now, you have the tools needed to implement a better routine and strategy for effective time management. Start by setting your goals and priorities. Choose a method for handling your workload more effectively and implement it. Easy enough, right? One important step to also make sure you're doing is to evaluate. After a month or 2 of having your plan in place, do another audit. How's it going? Do you feel more productive? Have you found more time throughout the day to do the things you want to be doing? If so, awesome, you're on the right track. If not, that's okay too. Just continue to make small tweaks as needed until you fine-tune a strategy that works for you. Maintaining good time management is a lifelong process, and you shouldn't feel pressure to master it within the first week, month, or even year. Life happens, and adjustments will always need to be made from time to time. But as long as you're focusing on progressing rather than perfecting your productivity, you'll live a life with less stress, less hassle, and much more freedom. Thanks for watching. What do you think? Have you tried any of these tips in an attempt to get a handle on low productivity? Is there anything you've found to be helpful in balancing your time management properly? Be sure to let me know in the comments below, And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one.